Alright, we are nearing 150 viewers watching us play Baseball Stars from the original Nintendo. Using our created team, Ty's Hall of Famers. Playing in a 6-team league. It's game number 14 of our season. Our third against the Ninja Blacksox. That's a blast from Don Mattingly. That's got a chance to go. It will. Solo shot for Donnie Baseball. Home run. Brings up Gary Sheffield to face Hershiser. Drop pitch doesn't drop. Fouled away. Red Fox says if you play against the girls, you get more cash. You sure do. The lovely ladies are in our league. Everybody wanted to see them participate in our league. And understandably, they are in last place out of the 6 teams in our league. It's down the first base line, just past the first baseman. Dwight Evans has a single to right field with 2 outs. Brings up Scott Rowland, our number 5 hitter. Evans takes off. That's blasted to left field. That one's got a chance. High, deep, goodbye, baseball. 3-run lead for the Hall of Famers in the top of the first. JB, thanks for joining us. This is Donnie, the Hitman Mattingly. He led the scoring off with a solo shot. Rowland adds another one there. And that's a base hit to left field, and the offense is cooking right now. Omar Vizquel, he's the league leader in RBI right now in the 7-hole. Snagged by the third baseman. Cuts him down at second, ends the inning. But we do pick up 3. I'm Trouble says one of the best baseball games ever. I agree. Ninja Blacksox have a pretty good lineup in our league here. This is our 14th game for both teams. Cone, 1.12 ERA on the year. Kozo, though, hitting very well, 456. It's a nub to first base. Mattingly handles it unassisted. Brings up Kuno, one of the rare females in the game outside of the lovely ladies. She knocks one right field. Evans on, he makes the play. 2 quick outs here. All top 3 for the Ninja Blacksox, all hitting well. 472 for Haichi, the third baseman. 6 home runs as well. That is up the middle. Whitaker has it. Easy play. 1, 2, 3 go the Black Sox. 3-0 after 1 complete. Brings up Whitaker. Still looking for his first home run of the year. 296. Pops this one up. Second base. This will be an easy play. Botten has it. 1 away. David Cone, he can absolutely handle himself at the plate. 450 with a home run for Cone. He nubs one to second. 2 quick outs here on the top of the second. Bringing up Andrew Jones in the top of the order. He rocks one. This straddles the third base line, but slowly hooks foul just over the wall. It's up the middle, but Hershiser grabs it. No runs, no hits that inning. 3-zip after 1.5. Henzo. Top 4 in the Black Sox lineup, all hitting well. But Mattingly has that, and Cone is cruising right now through the lineup. Bring up Benke, the catcher. Jumping grab from Scott Rowland at third baseman, and the Gold Glover shows off the leather. 2 away. This one's high and deep to right field. Dwight Evans over. Makes the catch in foul territory. Head to the top of the third. Mattingly is up. 9 home runs. I believe he's among the league leaders in home runs. Hit his 9th in the top of the first inning. Sizo being very careful against the lefty Mattingly. Smoked the foul. Mattingly was right on that one. 2-1 pitch. Ooh, way outside. 3-1. Sizo needs to come over the plate with one here. He does not. Mattingly earns the walk with no outs in the top of the third. He takes off for first. Sheffield blast ones are short. Mattingly back safely, though. Brings up Dwight Evans. 5 home runs on the year for Evans, the cleanup hitter and right fielder. Mattingly takes off but heads back to first after the throw goes into second. Is lifted high and deep left field. Kuno has it. Makes the out. 2 away. So Scott Rowland had a great play defensively. He's already got 1 home run this game. This one's a shot deep to center field, but caught. Kozo has it. Ends the inning. Chop Golfer says it's the best game of his childhood. That I love hearing. This and Tecmo Super Bowl were probably my 2 favorite games growing up. Cone mowing down the lineup now. He's retired all 7 batters he's faced. Bringing him Bonton. Blooped and... oh! If Esquel could not quite get there. Raced back, couldn't come up with it. Bloop single for the 8th hitter. And Sizo's being lifted for the pinch hitter already, bringing in Hippo. Roman has it to second, over to first. Couldn't complete the double play, but they get the force at second. Kozo pops it up. Thurman Munson is back. He will make the play on it, end the inning. The bloop hit is harmless after 3 complete. 3-0 lead for the Hall of Famers. Haichi comes in with his 9.99 ERA to face Thurman Munson. The right-handed hitter smokes one into left field. Munson slow of foot, but he's going to stretch it out into a double, and he does, just under the tag. Leadoff double for the captain. Top of the 4th. Marvin Scale smokes one. Hooks foul out of play into the stands. 1-1 count. That one's into left field on a line. Hall of Famers will have men at the corners and no outs. Things are looking dangerous here for Haichi, facing Lou Whitaker. Lou Whitaker has struggled at the plate, just .290 on the year. The 8th hole. Slow roller. Second baseman has it, gets the force out, but the run scores. Fielder's choice. Man moves to second. Brings up David Cohn, trying to help his own cause. He will. That's a base hit into left field. Runner's going to try to score. No, he'll stay at third. It'll be first and third. 1 away. Bring up top of the order again, and Andrew Jones. Cohn takes off for second. That's blasted high. Deep. Nothing will stop that one. A titanic blast from Andrew Jones. It's 7-0 ball game. Hayachi comes on in relief. Promptly gives up 3 runs. 4 runs now. Don Mattingly also has a home run in this game. He hooks one. First baseman does snag it. Hanzo has it. 2 away. Baklavar asks if I don't use the base running glitch. Sometimes I do. If it's a really close game, I'll try to do it, but I don't always do it. Especially when I'm in control of a game like this. This one has popped up. Haichi's going to have it himself. That should end the inning. And it does. 4 runs do cross the plate. 7-0 lead after 3.5. Falling up again says, confused about your team name, Hall of Famers. I'm guessing it's ironic. Yes, it is. My team is made up. It's called Ty's Hall of Famers, me being Ty. These are all guys I think deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, or one day may get in. Guys like Andrew Jones and Omar Vizquel, Don Mattingly, Scott Rowland. Guys who are right on the cusp, might have a chance or have just missed over the years. But I like that catch. You got caught on right onto it. But it's blooped. Mattingly has it. Brings up Hayachi, 464. Up the middle, out of the grasp of Lou Whitaker into center field. That's the first hard hit base hit so far. against David Cohn, who is really cruising. Fly ball. Jones has it. In center field, makes the play, 2 away. It is a slow roller. Roland has it. Long throw to first. Picked by Mattingly. Ends the inning. 7-zip after 4. Dwight Evans is ready. Third base, easy play. Scott Rowland's already got a blast today. See, he's at his second. That one is up the middle. Enuma could not get to it. 1-out single. Bringing up Thurman Munson. End of the bat, same place. Runner was going. Gonna try to make his way to third. He will get there. Man at the corners again. Vizquel up. Runner goes. Heads back to first. The throw did go. I didn't think they were going to throw it to second, but they did try to get the man running. Ooh, end of the bat. Nice pitch. Weak fly ball. Shortstop has it. Easy play. 2 away. Whitaker hitless so far today in a key spot. Actually, did knock in a run with the fielder's choices last at bat. 2-0 count here. Runner goes. Base hit into right field. Whitaker has his second ribby of the game. It'll be first and second, 2 outs. Remember, if you haven't already done so, please follow us at Retro Sports Games. As we inch our way towards 9,000 viewers. 9,000 followers. As David Cohn, who is cruising on the mound, blasts a 3-run shot to help himself out. Huge home run for David Cohn. That's his second of the season. And he is a pitcher who can absolutely rake. Jones to right field. That'll end the inning. But 4 more do cross the board. And this game is in danger of being a 10-run game in the 5th inning. Cohn stays on the mound to face Enuma, the shortstop. 226 on the year. 2 strikes. See if Cohn brings the dropper. He does. Ooh, Enuma does not bite. Does Cohn dare go back-to-back drops? Ooh, it does. That one's smoked. Foul. First base side. Weak fly ball. In foul territory. Mattingly has it. Makes the play. Carbon copy play. Mattingly over again. Cohn has made it look easy today. Bonton's going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. They'll go with Goman, the righty. Cohn busts him inside. Rollin has it. Across the diamond, ends the game. Cohn allows just 2 hits. It's a 3-run jack himself. It took us just 13 minutes. Fellow gamer asks, what game is this? This is Baseball Stars from the original Nintendo. You just watched Ty's Hall of Famers. 10-run rule, the Ninja Blacksox in 5. 40,000 in attendance, and the 77 grand picked up. Dreams beat the lovely ladies. And let's see, I believe the Ghastly Monsters will have to play the Brave Warriors. That'll give everybody 14 games on the year. Warriors win 6-3. The Mountain says, do you sell original games and systems? I do not, but you can certainly find them on eBay or online. That's where I get a lot of mine. Check the standings. Everybody played 14 games. Our team, Ty's Hall of Famers, our created team, 14-0 on the year. We played a few close games, though. Dreams, second place, 10-4. Not surprisingly, lovely ladies, 1-13 in the basement. Willie leads everybody in average for the American Dreams. Babe leads in home runs. The offense coming from the American Dreams. Vizquel and Willie lead in RBI. Our own David Cohn and Orel Hershiser, great pitchers. Cohn and Orel Orel, both leading in wins. We will play another game. Let's square off against the Brave Warriors this time. We'll get Orel Hershiser on the mound. Facing Thomas, the righty ace for the Brave Warriors. Game number 15 of the season. First pitch to shortstop. Jones, long run. Safe infield hit for Andrew Jones, showing off the wheels. Jones takes off. End of the bat, into right field. Jones will end up on third. It'll be first and third, no outs to lead off this game in the top of the first. Ties Hall of Famers cruising offensively already. Runner goes, swing and a miss. We'll get to second base with the base running chicanery to make it second and third. It is smacked. Second baseman snags it though for the Brave Warriors. That was Nathan on the play. That is a blast. Deep left field. Goodbye, baseball. 3-0 lead in the top of the first. Brian says, have you played a baseball game that was a mix of dodgeball? Like you picked your pitch and they threw a dodgeball throw? Are you thinking of maybe Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball? That was a crazy game with lots of crazy characters and different weapons you can use as bats. I'm not sure if you're referring to that one. Thurman Munson bloops one. Left field, this one is going to drop. Runners were going the entire time. We're going to head home, see if we can score on this one. We will. RBI double. Following up says, which current console are you on? This is using a Nintendo emulator, the Messen emulator. I put it on my laptop and I run it through my TV. Popped up. Pitcher should have it to end the inning. Brian says, can you say it again? I've been looking for years. You might be referring to Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball. They have about 50 different characters that you can play with, different fields. You can play at a schoolyard. You can have players that use clubs, I believe, for bats. It's a crazy fun game, very basic graphics. But a lot of people did like that. Some pitchers threw underhand. Goatee says Hershiser. You're absolutely right. Orel Hershiser. 1.67 ERA on the year. Second in the league in ERA in our created league here in Baseball Stars. Wendell, the third hitter, is up. Roland has it to first. Excuse me, to second. Over to first. Oh, couldn't complete the double play. Wendell legs it out. Brings up the very dangerous Roger. We may beat him right off the rip. 508 with 6 home runs. He's among leaders, excuse me, in everything. Oh, back to John. We'll bean him. We'll load the bases up. See who we face. Well, we're facing Jones. I guess the least difficult out of the 3 hitters. He pops it up. That was a good choice. Going to be a long run, but Evans should have it to end the inning. So it was a good idea to bean everybody. 4-0 after 1. Goatee says, Andrew Jones, you are right, Andrew Jones in center field. My team is made up of all borderline Hall of Famers. So it is not Chipper Jones, it's Andrew Jones, as we got a leadoff double here in the top of the second. Ron Bell asks, what's your team's overall record? We are 14-0, though we have played some very close games throughout the season. Usually, of course, the American Dreams play us tight. As I've always said, our team is very good, but not super powered up. We have a lot of slightly above average guys who are about comparable to the American Dreams. Slow roller, right field. Mattingly finds with a hole there. Gets an RBI double. Bobby says he loves this game, so do I. If you love it, give us a follow, please, at Retro Sports Games. So you can see all of our TikTok live videos. We play a ton of games. Baseball Stars, RBI, Double Dribble, Baseball Simulator 1000, Tecmo Super Bowl. All the classic sports games. Dwight Evans drives one, but this is hooking foul out of play. Dan Cash says, my friends stopped talking to each other for a while after losing to me in a 5-game series. That's fantastic. You almost have to set up a truce beforehand. Agree to stay best friends, even after you play. Of course, I played against my older brother, who was only 2 years older. So we had plenty of fights. I always say that the Nintendo remote control is like an old Nokia phone, virtually indestructible, because I slammed that thing many times. It's a blast. That'll be well foul, though. How to play. Brian says, did they make a remake of Dusty's on SNES? I am not sure. I did not own a Super Nintendo. I moved on to the Sega Genesis after Nintendo, so I am not sure about that one. But Dusty Diamonds was not a super popular game, but it was kind of underrated. Very fun and cartoonish. People did like it. I'm not sure it did have a sequel, though, on any system. That one sneaks up the middle past the shortstop. 11 men at the corners. The Kid 6900 says, I have this game. It was amazing in its time. Sure was. Created players, teams, leagues, stats. It was fantastic for the time. You could look past the fact that there was no licensing agreement. And it was all made-up teams because of everything else the game offered. Slow roller up the middle. Whitaker gets cut down on the fielder's choice, but we do score 4. Put up a snowman through 1.5. Trying to end this one early against the Brave Warriors. Popped up. Vizquel has it. 1 away. It can't rain all the time, says Sega. Before the Super Nintendo, yes. I did not move on to the Super Nintendo. I like the Sega Genesis. I think somebody must have had it. My cousin or a friend must have had the Sega Genesis, and I wanted to move on to that one. I think Sonic the Hedgehog was one of my favorite side-scrolling adventure games of all time. Pinch hitter comes on in, grounds out to short, ends the inning, 4-0. Excuse me, 8-0. Goal says Little League Baseball is his best game. That was a great game. Also made by SNK, same makers of Baseball Stars, which we're watching right now. Very similar. That one smoked to left field. It's got a chance. Does it have enough? No, just in front of the warning track. Coach Roo says Sonic was so fun. I agree. That's blasted to left field. That one should be enough. High, deep, just clears the wall inside the left field foul pole. 9-0 lead. This game is destined to be 10-run ruled. Don Mattingly, the second baseman, easy play. Bringing up Gary Sheffield. Rope down the third base line. That'll be extra bases for the left fielder. He's on his horse. He'll end up at second base with 2 outs. The Can't Rain says, when Super Mario World dropped, how could you turn that down? I know. I didn't like the original Mario. Well, I say I didn't like, but it was alright. The original Mario. I actually really did like Super Mario Bros. 2. The second version was fantastic. And by that point, then I was probably about 13 years old, and I just wanted to play sports games. So I moved on to Baseball Stars and Tecmo Super Bowl, and that was it. We ran into an out. We do score 2, however. 10-run lead. Joe Lord says, my favorite were the RBI games that played like this. Yes, I do play a lot of the original RBI baseball. That is a fun game. Ton of offense. And of course, the most important part with RBI baseball, they had the Major League Baseball Association licensing agreement, so you could play as your favorite player. It was great just to see their names of your favorite players. Pretty much the over-under on every RBI game was about 20, because there were going to be a ton of runs scored. And this one could be over right here. Long throw, makes the play. This is a 3-inning called game. Just 9 minutes to defeat the Brave Warriors. Orel gets his 6th win of the year. 38,000 fans watch Ty's Hall of Famers defeat the Brave Warriors. Let's have the Dreams play the Ninja Blacksox. Ooh, Blacksox! Edge him out! Sandy, the ace, gets the loss. Ninja Blacksox with a huge victory. have the ladies play the Ghastly Monsters. I believe that'll bring everybody to 15 games. Ooh, the ladies win this one, 3-1. Leanne gets the win. Is that her first win of the year? Leanne is 1-8. She picks up the win. We'll move on to the standings. Flip Fantasia says, how come in RBI Baseball didn't have everybody's name? RBI did have everyone's last name. Of all the teams that were included, they did use real names in the original RBI Baseball. So we check our standings, 15 games for everyone. We got a 5-game lead over the American Dreams. Todd Shaw says, SNK Baseball stats? No way. You're watching it right now. Give us a follow at Retro Sports Games if you like what you see. So we scroll through the stats here. Look at those ERAs. David Cohn, 1.01, nearly under 1. Orel, 1.56. They've been aces so far this year. Let us go against the Ghastly Monsters now for the 3rd time. We got Cohn on the mound. We will face Lenny the lefty for the Monsters. See if we can 10-run rule these guys. We got 2 10-run rule games in a row. Andrew Jones leads off. Couldn't leg it out. Grounds out to short. Of course, the Ghastly Monsters all have great names. From monsters and bad guys and ghouls from movie and TV history. We have scored 3 runs in the top of the 1st in each of the first 2 games we've played this afternoon. But we will get shut out here in the 1st. 1-2-3 we go. Monsters headed up. Zombie leads off at center field against David Cohn. He's been the best pitcher in the entire league. Mummy batting .050. Don't tell me he's going to get a base hit right here. To left field it goes. Sheffield on the run has it. Bring up Freddie, 305 with 2 home runs. Blooped, but snagged by Whitaker. 1-2-3 go the Monsters. Dwight Evans is raring to go. He is ready to face Lenny the lefty. Fouled off, out of play. That'll be a souvenir for a young fan at SNK Stadium. Ooh, inside. Nearly hit Evans in the elbow. Down the plate, rocked to deep right field. Evans takes the outside pitch, drives it. 1-0 lead for Ty's Hall of Famers. Flip Fantasia says, sorry, you're right about RBI Baseball, but the original didn't have all the teams for some reason. Correct. They used all of the playoff teams from the 1986 and 1987 seasons. So you get teams like the Mets and the Red Sox made it in 86. Astros made it in 86. Cardinals made it in 87. Teams like that, they were all involved. Then you had the AL and NL All-Star teams, which added a few more superstars like George Brett. Kansas City Royals were not in the game, but George Brett was on the All-Star team, so he was included. Also, the game did not have the Major League Baseball rights, naming rights, so they could use players because they had the Players Association rights, but they didn't have Major League Baseball rights, so they couldn't use team names. They could only use team cities. But Boston, of course, was assumed to be the Boston Red Sox, but they couldn't use the Red Sox name. 3-0 count here on Omar Vizquel, among the league leaders in RBI, and Lenny's being real careful pitching to him. That one's over the plate. Loop the left field. It should be an out, though. Nothing lead after 1.5. Once again, we're using our created team, Ty's Hall of Famers, made up of all borderline Hall of Fame players. Damian, a huge star right now, in the middle of the lineup for the Ghastly Monsters, 431, among the league leaders in home runs with 9. Ooh, struck him out, inside corner. Damian goes down looking. That's to Scott Rowland. He charges, makes the play. Manually scoops it on the other end. Brings up Serber. Slow roller. Grabbed by Vizquel. Long throw. Did he get him? No! Oh, that ball was caught up between Rowland and Vizquel. Nobody wanted to make the play. Alien bloops it. 3rd out of the inning. And Field hit is harmless. If you're just joining us, please give us a follow at Retro Sports Games if you like what you see. We play a ton of old school sports games. Like this one right now, Baseball Stars on the NES from 1989. Fly ball left field. Whitaker should go down here. Shut the shade. Bright sun is coming in. David Coney had a 3-run home run last game he pitched, batting .478 on the year. Pops up here. Moss Placebo says, I know the pitching hack. Pitch inside, then outside. Of course. The only problem with that is it means your pitcher throws a lot of pitches, and once you reach about 30 or 40 pitchers, even a player with good stamina starts getting tired, and their pitches slow down. That's blasted. High and deep left field. Clears the wall about 3 rows back. 2-0 ball game. Brings up Donnie Baseball. Even 500 on the year. Ooh, he's swinging a miss on an 82-mile-an-hour curve from Lenny. We have a very dangerous offensive lineup, but Lenny pitching fairly well now, just 2 runs through 2 2/3. Slow roller. Oh, past Lenny. Mattingly's going to try to leg it out. He cannot. Tlizzit says, I traded bases loaded for Final Fantasy when I was a kid. Best trade I ever made. I always admit that I was not a big bases loaded fan growing up. I simply did not have, never owned the game, so I never played it much. I thought the over-the-shoulder camera view was really cool, but I had not much experience playing bases loaded. But I'll give it to Paste. Might be the all-time greatest offensive player in baseball and Nintendo history. Lenny to right field. Evans on. The run makes the play. As it says, Final Fantasy hooked him on gaming. Classic. They made a million versions of Final Fantasy, if I'm not mistaken. See if Cone brings the dropper to Zombie with 2 strikes. He does, but it does not drop. This one's headed out of play. Foul ball. On the corner, Cone gets him swinging. 2-zip after 3 complete. 3-hitter Gary Sheffield up. He's raring to go. Smoked but fouled on the third base line. Gets it on the inside part of the plate. Bat. Pops it up. Shortstop has it. Bella makes the play. 1 away here. Bringing up Dwight Evans. Got a couple of home runs in the last few games. Oh, Evans swings at the pitch that was practically inside of him. 2 strikes. Dropper does not drop. Evans way ahead of it, though. Lenny's stamina starting to wane, slowing down a bit. See if Evans can take advantage. Dropper does not drop again. Bella has that at short. Gets Evans by running step. 2 away. DJ says, spent many hours stacking my team. That was a great part of this game. Creating your team, getting money, powering them up. End of the bat, popped up. Lenny has it himself. Hall of Famers do not score. 2-zip after 3.5. Mummy batting 050 on the year. Fly ball. Sheffield cannot get to it. DJ says, robbing home runs was fun. It sure was. That was such a rare but great part of this game. I've done it a handful of times in my life where it was a clear rob. Oh, Mummy sneaks a base hit in there. Third baseman Roland didn't want to get it. A month or 2 ago, I have video of me robbing a home run with Dania of the Lovely Ladies. I was using her, and she clearly robbed the home run by scaling the center field wall to rob one. Drop pitch gets Freddie swinging. Bringing up Damien. Should I hit him? I'm gonna. Bring up Jason. Righty on righty. See if it pays off. Third, over to first, long throw, gets him. What a great play by Scott Rowland, the Gold Glover. 5-3 double play to end the inning. Get out of trouble. Lenny gonna get lifted. He's pitching relatively well. Gonna bring in Medusa, one of the rare female pitchers of this game that is not on the Lovely Ladies. She is underhand style, wearing these shorts. Long hair, right-handed pitcher, softball style. She's pitching well here. Gets the first two batters to pop up. 2 away. See if Lou Whitaker can do something here. Gonna try a bunt. No, he couldn't get it down. Drop pitch. Blooped into center field. Lou Whitaker's gonna base it. Oh, misplayed by the center fielder, Zombie. That goes all the way to the wall. Whitaker's got some wheels. He's gonna head to third. Throw comes in. Head first slide. He is safe. 2-out triple. Bringing up David Cohn trying to help himself here. Oh, pops it up. Cerberus should be under it. Makes the play, gets out of the inning. Just 2-0 after 4.5. We won the last 2 games by the 10-run rule before the 9 innings were up. We are struggling a bit here against the Ghastly Monsters, who are 5th place out of 6 teams in our league. In fact, the Ghastly Monsters just got beat by the Lovely Ladies in their last game. Roland has that one. Half step. Monsters, outside of Damien, do not have much offense on their squad. As I say that, they bloop a hit into center field. 2-out base hit. Brings in Medusa, the pitcher. She's going to stay in there and hit for herself. Probably not a good idea if they're trying to get back in this game. Her bat stays on her shoulder. 3 pitches. She goes down on strikes. Medusa then gets greeted with her underhand pitch being smacked into left field for a single. Leadoff man on. Mattingly just dipped below 500 on the year. Slow roller to second. Runner safe at second. Throw to first. They do get Mattingly. Slow-footed. The runner does move. Half swing. Hit into right field. To the wall. Very top of the wall. Run comes in to home. Runner will stay at third. Just missed a home run by a foot. Did Gary Sheffield on the check swing all the way to the right field wall. On the way, Medusa gets Evans to pop up. Jason Phillips asks, can you steal on this game? You sure can steal. Just get your runner going as the pitcher is in his windup. That's to short. Throw goes over. No runs. Cross the plate. Medusa pitching relatively well out of the bullpen. Remains 2-0 after 5.5. Top of the order for the Monsters. This one's into the gap. Long run. Evans has it. Mummy had a hit his last time up to bring his average up to 0.65. Roland will have that one, though. Gets him by a running step. Brings up Freddie. Smacks one foul. Into the first base dugout. 2 strikes. Will Cone bring the drop or 0-2? 2 outs. He does, but it doesn't drop. Cone to first base. Mattingly has it. Easy play. Ends the inning. 6 complete. Brings up Thurman Munson. Inside part of the bat. Diving play by the third baseman. Alien. Great defensive effort there. Swinging to Medusa. Medusa is really cruising out of the bullpen. She is pitching well. Usually the underhand softball style gets rocked by these offensive stars, but not happening this afternoon. End of the bat. Does this one have a chance to drop? Zombie on the run makes the play. 2 away. Kenny says the commentating is great. Keep it up. I appreciate that. I always tell everyone I did a lot of commentating when I played my games when I was a kid. I keep it up now as an adult. Remember, everyone, please give us a follow at Retro Sports Games. So we tried to get to 9,000 followers this afternoon. That is smoked into right field. High and deep, but drifting foul. Plenty of distance. Damien was well ahead of it. Ooh, drop pitch doesn't drop. Dangerous pitch to Damien. Big hulking first baseman. He stands there with his bat on the shoulder, goes down looking. It's to rolling, strong throw to first base. See those follows piling up. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Brings up Serber, the catcher. Cohn's stamina starting to wane. He is under 80 miles an hour here on his pitches. 79. Came into the game with a 1.01 ERA. Gets him looking, though. Serber didn't want to swing. Couple of strikeouts that inning for Cohn. Cohn will stay up there and hit for himself. He can definitely handle the stick at the plate. Smokes one into left field. Base hit. Robert says this is one of the best baseball games ever. I agree 100%. In my opinion, the best on the NES. Pete Gann says, let's go Omar Vizquel. Omar's among the league leaders in RBI so far this year. He's in the 7 hole. It'll be a few more hitters before we get to him. To the shortstop. Cohn was running on the pitch, but they get one out over to first. Couldn't complete the double play. Brings up Donnie Baseball. Jones takes off. That one smacked foul. These offensive players are off balance here by Medusa. They're trying to get on track, but Medusa has them fooled right now. That one's into right field. On the run, play made. Back to first he goes. 2 outs. Sheffield up. That one's past the dive of the shortstop. Into center field. Runner heads to third. We'll have first and third and 2 outs. See if Medusa can get out of this jam. She continues to get out of trouble. Runner heads to second. Well, back to first he goes. Dwight Evans up, looking for a prime RBI chance here. Oh, end of the bat. Medusa continues to battle through trouble. Cerberus makes the play behind the plate, ends the inning. Just 2 runs and 7 hits so far in 8 innings for Ty's Hall of Famers. We're among the league leaders in virtually every offensive category as a team. Rolling. Makes that play. Selector Sam says, best game ever made. As Bella steps up, Cohn staying in there despite his fastball. Not even reaching 70 now. ERA, thanks to the goose egg he's posted through 7+ innings, is well under 1 now. He will stay in there. Vizquel makes the play. Ryan asks, is this bases loaded? No, this is Baseball Stars on the NES. Lurch comes in there, the pinch hit. Slow roller, going to be a tough play for Roland. He charges, strong throw, gets it by a mile. Great defensive effort. Just 3 hits allowed by Cohn through 8, 2-0 ball game. An absolute pitches duel. Medusa finally lifted. Jekyll, the reliever, comes on in. Medusa was lights out. Pitched about 5 innings. Shutout baseball out of the bullpen. Promptly gives up a high fly ball. Does this have enough? No, to the warning track. Brings up the captain, Thurman Munson, 428, 1 home run on the year. Munson gonna try to leg that one out. Cannot. Gets thrown out by a half step. 2 outs. Here is Omar. 460, 5 home runs. Watches a strike go by with 2 outs. Vizquel trying to add an insurance run here. He can certainly do it with 1 swing of the bat. That one is to the second baseman. Easy play. Heading to the bottom of the 9th. See if David Cohn stays in there. Pokey says extra innings on the SNES is a good one. I have extra innings on the Game Boy, which is a great game, a game I love on the Game Boy. Although it is a lot like Bases Loaded and RBI, a lot like RBI baseball. Slow roller, Mattingly has it, he'll take it unassisted. So we go over 300 viewers watching our TikTok live of Baseball Stars, playing our season with our created team. Mummy pops one up. David Cohn's stamina is absolutely invisible now, but he is 1 out away from the shutout. He will stay in there. Now, you know what? We're going to the bullpen. We're not even going to play games with the third hitter. We'll bring in Dan Quisenberry, the righty reliever, submarine pitcher. 1 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Going to be a very long run for Andrew Jones, but he has it. It will end the ball game. 1 pitch, 1 out to end it. Just 10 hits combined by both teams. 2-0, 9-inning victory. Ties Hall of Famers. Quisenberry throws 1 pitch, picks up his second save. Cohn was masterful, picking up his 7th win of the season. BJ says Bases Loaded 2 is his next. It was his favorite game of all time. Dex says he liked the one with the robots. Of course, that was Base Wars was a great game. Kenny liked Rygar. Casey says this is the best game ever. We pick up 62 Gs. We'll check the standings real quick. See where we're at. See who needs to play. We've played 16 games. We'll play Blacksox versus... Blacksox versus the Warriors. Skip that one. 10-6 ball game. Warriors came back to win that one. And that leaves the Dreams versus the Lovely Ladies, I believe. Ooh, that one went to 9. Dreams pulled out. Ooh, they had only a 2-run lead going into the 8th. That should be 16 games for everyone. We will check the standings. That is, we are in first place at 16-0. Dreams are at 11-5. 5 games behind us. Groove says, I like the game when you hit the batter, both teams will fight. That may have been bases loaded. The players would charge the mound if bases loaded. Dex just sent us a bunch of gifts. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Dex showing us the love with a bunch of gifts. You are the best, my friend, as we are at 300 viewers watching us play Baseball Stars. We will continue. Let us play against... Let's make it a tough one. Let's play against... No, excuse me, not the Lovely Ladies. Let's play against the American Dreams. American Dreams versus Ties Hall of Famers. Sandy, the ace on the mound, facing Orel Hershiser. Will be the home team in this game. Plus the American Dreams. Very impressive offensively. Popped up. Second base Whitaker has it. 1 away. Brings up Babe. Among the league leaders in home runs. He has been lights out. That is cranked. Center field. Andrew Jones back to the warning track. Makes the grab. 2 pitches, 2 outs here on the top of the first. Of course, it is a murderer's row for the American Dreams. Their top 7 hitters are all unbelievable. Huge power. Huge averages. This will no doubt be an offensive battle. Orel Hershiser comes in with a 1.56 ERA. He does get that 1-2-3 here in the top of the first. Definitely won't be that easy for the rest of the game. Scoreless at the top of 1 at SNK Stadium. Sandy comes in with a 5.14 ERA, relatively high for him. He's usually among the best pitchers in the game when you play an entire season. RB says, still remember the code to draft the best players? Yes, when you created a team, you could put that code in to get a ton of offensive players with great attributes. We smoked that one into left field. We got a leadoff double here. Brings up Donnie Baseball. Looking for an RBI chance. And he gets on first thanks to the fielder's choice misplay there. Men at the corners. That'll be huge for Ties Hall of Famers. At the end of the bat. Will this one fall? It will not, but we will score on the sac fly. Ball comes into second. Sac fly for Gary Sheffield, bringing up Dewey Evans, our right fielder. Runner goes. This one's to shortstop. 6-4-3, double play. Pitcher's best friend gets out of the inning, but we do score a single run. 1-0 ball game. Bust Hank on the inside part of the plate. Scott Rowland has the pop-up. Easy play. Oh, lefty cranks one. High, deep, right field. Evans scales the wall, but he'll have no chance. Lefty hits his 5th home run of the year. You knew that was just a matter of time before the American Dreams crank one out. They have a star-studded offensive lineup. Is hit on the button, but right to Gary Sheffield. Snags it. Pete says that was a bomb. It sure was. Jay, one of the best 7 hitters in the league. Over 400 with 5 bombs himself. Omar goes to second, on to first. And the miscue defensively. See if that one comes back to haunt the Hall of Famers. Jack, so it's 2 strikes go by. Swing and a miss on the drop pitch. Orel gets out of the inning. 363 says, wonder why they didn't name him Mickey. There are a few players that I don't know where their names came from. I have no idea where Jack's came from, the shortstop. There's a bomb into left field, but caught just in front of the warning track. Bringing up Thurman Munson. Pete says second best hitter is Jay, behind Omar Vizquel. Big Omar fan is Pete. 2 strikes on the captain, Thurman. Drop pitch doesn't drop. Fouled out of play. Gabriel says Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson only had a couple of years in Major League Baseball when this game came out. So don't think it was for him. I assume it was Reggie Jackson, despite it being a shortstop. Although I don't know why they wouldn't just put Reggie. Easy asks if this is Bases Loaded. This is Baseball Stars on the NES. Sandy, 086 on the year. Right on cue. Grounds out to shortstop. Back to the top of the order we go. Pete on a line. Snagged by Vizquel. Strong throw. 2 pitches, 2 outs here on the top of the 3rd. Bringing up the very dangerous Babe, among the league leaders in average. Home runs, RBI. He strokes one left field. High. Deep to the wall. Gone. 2-1 lead now for the American Dreams. Hershiser came in with an ERA about 1.5. He's been tagged for a couple of runs here in 3 innings. Third base. Strong throw for Roland. Out of the inning. 2-1 lead after 2.5 for the American Dreams. Lou Whitaker struggling all year offensively. Just 290. That will not help. Weak ground at first. Willie has it. Takes it unassisted. Orel can handle himself at the plate. So can David Cohn. We got 2 pitchers, 2 starters who can hit really well. Orel at 318 with a home run. Wormy says he loved this game as a kid. So did I. Probably my favorite game. Right up there with Tecmo Super Bowl. Orel making his counterpart Sandy work. 3-1 count. See what Orel can do. See if he gets a fastball out over the plate. He does. Jax does snag it. Long throw. Gets him by a running step. Back to the top of the order we go. Jones had a leadoff double to start this game. Sandy's pitch. End of the bat. Just over the shortstop's head. 2 hops to the wall. Jones with great speed hits second. He's on his way to third. He will get there with a stand-up triple. 2-out triple. See if Donnie Baseball can knock him home. Ooh, that curveball hits the inside corner. Mattingly did not bite there. 1-1 count. Smoked. Oh, but hooking foul. Don Mattingly, all of that ball. Looked like it had a chance to straddle the line, but goes foul. End of the bat. Mattingly slow-footed. Should be an easy play for Jay. It is. Ends the inning. No runs scored. 2-1 still after 3. Shamir says, oh man, this one was awesome. I was 8 when I first played this. I was 9. So we are in the same boat. First pitch. Absolutely rocked a 450-foot Titanic blast to make it 3-1. I'm not even sure who that was. Was that Jay? Or was that Hank? That was Hank, the number 4 hitter. Lefty already has a home run himself. 3 solo shots for the American Dreams. We've kept the runners off the bases, but they have 3 bombs here. Orel gets lucky there. Dropper drops. Gets lefty swinging. Pops Willie up here. Roland is back. Roland should have this. 2 away. Brings up Jay, the third baseman. Two strikes. Does Orel dare go again with the dropper, or does he bust him inside with the fastball? Bust him inside with the fastball. If this one stays in play, it does. Grabbed by Roland, ends the inning, but another single run crosses the plate. Ties Hall of Famers need to get that offense going here. Gary Sheffield ready at the plate. Sandy has cruised through this game. Strike. Off speed over the plate. 1-1 count here. Bottom of the 4th. Trailing by 2 with our created team. Oh, slow roller end of the bat. Easy play at second base. Repeat. 1 away. That's a blast. Right field. Did Evans get all of it? High, deep, just clears the wall. 1-run ball game. 3-2. It's Dwight Evans with a solo shot. Rolling to third base. Jay has it. Long throw. Does get him by running step. Hot Step thinks they could have robbed that one. I agree. Lefty did not want to scale a wall. NP Baxter, thanks for joining us. That one's high, but not deep enough. Hank has it in left field. Measures it up. Ends the inning. Evans gets the Hall of Famers on the board. Make it 3-2. Ace says he remembers this game from when he was 13. Great memory to have when you're a young boy. Play some Baseball Stars on the NES in 1989 by SNK. Mattingly makes the play unassisted. User 9 says, why did they try climbing and catching it? Sometimes the AI, the computer AI, simply doesn't want to make an effort. Other times they do. Other times they do make great defensive plays. They are quite good at turning double plays usually. Less likely to try to rob a home run. This one's to center field. Andrew Jones camps under it. Makes the play, ends the inning. After 4.5, 3-2 pitcher's duel going on right now. Here's Omar Vizquel. Into right field, just out of the reach of Willie at first base. Leadoff man on. Ties Hall of Famers looking to get something going here. The bottom of the 5th. Lou Whitaker, slow roller. First base side. Whitaker squaring to bunt. Runner goes. Gets to second base. Defense can't hold up. Whitaker's going to try to bunt again. Loops it foul, though. 2 strikes. He's going to have to swing away now. Runner goes again. Drop pitch. Doesn't drop. Runner will get over to third base, though, so Whitaker pulls the ball. It's a productive out. Connor says, I'm watching you in class. What class are you in right now? Are you in high school? And does your teacher know, Connor? That is smoked, high, and deep. Goodbye, baseball. Orel Hershiser helping out his own cause. The superb hitting pitcher blasts a 2-run jack. Hall of Famers take a 4-3 lead. And the Dreams have to go to the bullpen, lifting Sandy, who is absolutely cruising through 4+. Brings in Denny, the right-handed reliever. That is a slow roller past Jay. Andrew Jones is going to have extra bases here, and the offense continues to roll. Ace Gunner TV says, I remember Hardball 3 on the Sega Genesis was a nice baseball game. The best part about Hardball 3 was the great stadiums. They had all the great stadiums in that game. That was fantastic. Gameplay on that game was a little bit slow, But Hardball 3 was a fantastic game. I agree with you 100%. You could also create players in Hardball 3. Ooh, I kind of got confused on the base pass there. We're going to get guys on second and third with some base running chicanery. Hot Step says Jones about to hit for the cycle. Jones has great speed. That's why I got him in the leadoff spot. It's good speed and power. Sheffield. Jax has it at shortstop. We will load the bases up here. Brings up Evans with one out. Ooh, swing and a miss. Evans looking to open up this ball game with one swing of the bat. Oh, drop pitch. Gets Evan 0-2. Right fielder. Hooks the fastball. Do they turn the double play? Unbelievable play by Jay at third base. Steps on third. Goes to second. Double play. Ends the inning. Keeps it a 4-3 ball game. Eric loved bases loaded himself. TJ says they love throwing outside to get the AI batter close to the plate, then smash him with the ball. I did like hitting batters as well. Ace Gunner says they did it like it was the beginning of the pitcher to catcher view when pitching. We got Babe at the plate, dangerous hitter. Fly ball, this should stay in the ballpark. It will, Evans has it. One away. Mash Mountain says this game was the best. I agree, 100%. If you have not done so, please give us a follow at Retro Sports Games. Especially if you love Baseball Stars. We play a ton of Baseball Stars on our live videos, as well as Tecmo Super Bowl. Miles asked, what game is this? This is Baseball Stars on the NES from 1989. We play the old school sports classics here at Retro Sports Games. Roland snags it, over to first. Mattingly picks it at the other end, 2 away. See if Orel can get through 6 here. He's got Hank. Hank already has a huge blast. One of the 3 solo shots for the American Dreams. This could be the last inning for Orel. He is slowing down. Goes outside with the curve, 2-2. He's going to try to bust him inside with the fastball. He will. Gets the corner, strikes him out. Back-to-back goose eggs in the 5th and 6th, 4-3 ball game. Kenny, yes, I am from Massachusetts. I do drop my R's frequently. That's what you picked up on. DJ says, bases loaded? No, this is Baseball Stars. Slow roll at a third. Long throw from Jay. Can't get him. Infield hit. That was Scott Rowland. Bringing up Thurman Munson. Munson, that one has eyes into left field. First 2 runners on here. Brings up Omar Vizquel among the league leaders in RBI. He's got a great RBI chance here. There it is. Sneaks into center field. That'll score 1 run. Throw won't even be made. 5-3 ball game. Lou Whitaker. Swing and a miss. Whitaker's average continues to dip. 281 now. That's blasted to left field. It'll be caught right at the wall. My goodness, Whitaker made a play to go oppo. Does not. Whitaker will be pinch hit for despite having a home run earlier in the game. We will bring in Steve Garvey from the bench, the right-handed Garvey. That one is 6-4-3 double play. Garvey hits into a double play. We do score 1 to make it 5-3. We'll have to head to the bullpen. We'll go with Tommy John in his 9 ERA. To face Lefty, who has one of the 3 home runs today for the American Dreams. John has struggled so far in the early going. Gets him striking out, though. Lefty standing there with his bat on his shoulder. Oh, Vizquel just out of his reach. All the way to the wall, misplayed by Jones. Willie. It'll be a long single for Willie. Jay rocks one left center field. Going to be a long run for Jones. He will not get there. Off the wall, 1st and 2nd, and the Dreams are cooking offensively. 1 out, 2 on. Jax will be lifted for the very dangerous Lou. Oh, they're going with Lou instead of Johnny. Lefty on lefty action here. Slow roller. Mattingly has it. Steps on the bag for the sure out, but they got second and third. And a baffling decision here by the American Dreams coach. They lift Jax for a pinch hitter. They do not lift the middle reliever, Denny, for a pinch hitter. They leave the pitcher in there to hit. Swing and a miss. Tommy John trying to get out of the jam here. 2 on, 2 out. 2-2 count. Gets him looking. Couple of strikeouts in the inning. 5-3 ball game after 6.5. Denny stays in there. To pitch 2. Andrew Jones at the top of the order. 2 quick strikes on the center fielder. Slow roller up the middle. Lou was in there at short. I think Jax might have made that play defensively if he had stayed in there. Runner goes. End of the bat. We will get easily doubled up. There's no chance to even go back. 5-3 on the double play. Brings up Gary Sheffield. 416 with 6 bombs so far in the year. Drop pitch doesn't drop. Again, that one is a ball that Jax likely would have had at shortstop, but he is gone. End up with a 2-out double. Throw comes into third base. Hall of Famers trying to get an insurance run across the board here in the bottom of the 7th. Dwight Evans up. This is going to be a tough play for Jay. He's got a long throw. Gets him. Ends the inning. Back to the top of the order. Tommy John's going to have to struggle through here. Murderer's row for the American Dreams. Does get Pete to pop up to start the top of the 8th. Tall task here against Babe. Snagged by Mattingly. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the inning. That one, Roland has it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dreams. Tommy John cruising out of the bullpen, preserving the 5-3 lead. That one is rocked. Foul, out of play. Scott Rowland making a bid for home run number 8 on the season. Oh, 72-mile-an-hour fastball nearly hit Rowland, but he swung for it. Dropper doesn't drop. That's high and deep. Doesn't have a chance. Dies right at the warning track. Long fly out. Jeff Donnelly says, "This is awesome. What console is this?" This is using the Messin emulator for the Nintendo Entertainment System to play some baseball stars. So we pop up to the catcher, 2 away here. Remember, guys, please give us a follow at Retro Sports Games. We'll be playing baseball stars, probably some Tecmo Super Bowl later. Maybe RBI baseball. Head to the top of the 9th. Tommy John will come out in favor of Dan Quisenberry. See if Quisenberry can lock things down here against Hank. Roland has it. Weak throw to first, but Manley picks it. Brings up lefty. He has a home run earlier in the game. One of 3 solo shots for the Dreams. Makes a play for a second of the game, but well ahead of it. Foul out of play. 2 strikes on the hulking right fielder. Drop pitch doesn't drop. Uh-oh, this one's trouble. High, deep, goodbye, baseball. Second last of the game for lefty. It is all of a sudden a 1-run ball game in the top of the 9th. Dan Quisenberry, the right-handed submarine reliever, giving up a solo shot. Snagged by Don Mattingly. Oh, he inexplicably threw the ball away. What a disaster. What an absolute disaster. The usual sure-handed first baseman throws the ball away. A pinch runner will come in. The speedster Paul comes in for Willie. He is the game-tying run. Busts him inside. Who's going to make the play? It's Omar Vizquel. This ball game should be over right now, but Lou is up at the plate. Up the middle. Oh my goodness. Oh, the ball gets by by Andrew Jones in center field. The Don Mattingly era comes back to haunt. Dan Quisenberry gives us a home run. Mattingly makes an error. What a disaster in the 9th inning. The pop-up ends it. The American Dreams score, including an unearned run. And it comes down to the bottom of the 9th. Weak grounder to first. Willie has it unassisted. Quisenberry will be lifted for a pinch hitter. JB says, first baseman, plug your controller back in. I agree. We got Murphy and Gibson on the bench. We'll go to Dale Murphy to face Frank. Weak grounder to shortstop. Long throw. Murphy legs it out. That's the shortstop again. Jax out of the game defensively. Jax likely would have made that play. Slow roll. It's going to be a tough play. Andrew Jones can't leg it out. Makes the out. Run does get to second base, so it's all down to Don Mattingly here. Mattingly does sneak it into left field. Murphy on his horse. Hits third. Coming home, the throw. Oh, we were going to get thrown out. We head back to third. We were going to get pegged at home plate on the relay. That's a blast. High. Deep. Gary Sheffield. A walk-off 3-run bomb to end the ball game. Absolutely unbelievable ending. Quisenberry and the defense fail us in the top of the 9th. Gary Sheffield bails out the ball club in the bottom of the 9th. 8-5 win, walk-off. Quisenberry, despite his antics, picks up the victory. Thanks to Gary Sheffield. Everyone loves it. James loved it. Said ball game, easy, good game. TJ, what an exciting game. James Allen, fun to watch and great game. JB, chef in the clutch. Everyone loved it. What an amazing game. A ton of home runs, a ton of offense. 41,000 people watched a walk-off victory. We stay undefeated, pick up 80 Gs. We'll check the standings now, see how many games we played. All right, we'll get the other ball clubs to 17 games, then we'll check some stats. Brave Warriors versus Lovely Ladies. Warriors winning a shutout. Ninja Blacksox and Ghastly Monsters. Black Sox win that one. JB, thank you for the gift, my friend. We'll check the standings now after 17 games. Thanks to really taking care of the American Dreams. We beat the American Dreams 4 times. That's really the difference, is we have a 6-game lead over them after 17 ball games. Willie and Joe, league leaders in batting average. John and Roger, really well for the Brave Warriors. Babe and Joe, the home run leaders, hitting double digits. Vizquel still leads in RBI at 27, but you see a ton of Dreams and Hall of Famers up there. David Cohn, 0.87 ERA on the season. Unbelievable. Cy, number 2, the lefty, number 2 pitcher for the American Dreams, 1.75. Medusa, look at Medusa out of the bullpen for the Ghastly Monsters, 3.78. She's the female underhand pitcher for the Monsters. Cohn, Orel, Cy, all among the league leaders in win. Quisenberry's got 2 saves. Picked up a win that last game, despite blowing things. And there we go. That does it for us for now. We're going to be back in probably a couple of hours to play some more Baseball Stars or Tecmo Super Bowl. I appreciate you guys joining us this afternoon as we played some Baseball Stars on the NES. If you have not done so, please give us a follow at Retro Sports Games. You see it right there in the middle of the screen in front of you. Retro Sports Games, where we play all the old school sports classics on the NES. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We'll see you in a little bit later on this afternoon. I appreciate your love.